Hello everyone. My name is Vanita. Today's presentation topic: marriage for love or convenience in Pride and Prejudice, a feminist and social perspective. In that presentation, I will discuss about how Jane Austen's represents marriage for love and marriage for convenience. So I will focus on characters like Charlotte Lucas and Elizabeth, and how these ideas about marriage are still relevant in today. These are my academic details and presentation details, table of content. So my research question is that how does Pride and Prejudice portray marriage through characters like Elizabeth and Charlotte to show Jane Austen's support for love over social status, and can this be seen as a feminist message about women's right to choose in marriage? So my hypothesis is that Jane Austen shows that true marriage should be based on love, respect, and understanding. Criticize unions made only for money or social status, and highlights women's independence in choosing their partner through Elizabeth's example. Introductions. In early 19th century England, marriage was not just a personal choice but a social necessity, especially for women. So, marriage in Pride and Prejudice is a central theme that reflects the social norms, economic concerns, and gender expectations of the 19th century. Through characters like Elizabeth Bennet, who chooses love and respect, and Charlotte Lucas, who chooses security. So, Austen presents both a feminist perspective and a social critique of marriage. We should know about the aspect of people in 19th century about the marriage. So in 19th century, women did not have jobs and freedoms, so that the only way to get financial support is was marriage in 19th century. In Jane Austen's time, marriage was often more about money, social status, and security than love. So, women had very few choices and usually dependent on marriage for their future well being. Here are four types of marriages in the novel. First is Elizabeth and Darcy, Charlotte and Collins, Jane and Bingley's, and Lydia and Wickham's. So first, we discuss Elizabeth Bennet and Mr. Darcy, the marriage of true love and respect. The central love story of Elizabeth and Darcy shows as Austen's ideal vision of marriage. So Elizabeth and Darcy is an example of true love in modern time. So at first, both characters are blinded by pride and prejudice. Elizabeth is too prejudiced to see Darcy's true character. So over time, they grow and mature, overcoming this flaw. So their marriage is based on love and respect. Second is Charlotte Lucas and Mr. Collins, the marriage for convenience. So Charlotte Lucas, Elizabeth Friends, marries Mr. Collins not for love but for security. Charlotte's decision shows that how woman was pressured for marriage for their financial support or stability. So Charlotte is a 27-year-old, and she does not care about love, and she does not want to be burden for their parents, so that she accept Mr. Collins proposal despite finding him foolish and boring. So marriage and money, social pressures. So many characters in Pride and Prejudice believes that money is the most important factor in marriage. So Mrs. Bennet believes that for women, daughters should marry for their financial stability and safety. So she pressures her daughter to marry rich men to secure their future. This shows how society valued wealth and status over personal happiness or love. So Lydia's impulsive marriage to Wickham illustrate the risk of rushing into a relationship without considering character or stability. So Austen criticized marriages based on solely on wealth or convenience, emphasizing that love, respect, and understanding are more important for successful and happy union. So feminist view. This slide is about a feminist view in Pride and Prejudice. So Elizabeth Bennet chooses love over wealth and refuse to be controlled by society's expectations. So she valued equality, respect, and understanding in her marriage, showing that happiness is matters more than social advantages. So, through Elizabeth's strong voice and independence decision, Austen presents as early feminist idea. So modern relevance, how it is today. So in Pride and Prejudice, Jane Austen explores how marriage can be based on love, social expectations, or financial security. So Elizabeth chooses Darcy for love, respect, and understanding, showing the importance of personal choice and emotional connection. So in contrast, Charlotte Lucas marries Mr. Collins for security, reflecting societal pressures and practical considerations. So today similar patterns exist. Some people marry for love, while some people marry for their their financial security, their safety, their social status. So Austen's message about valuing love, respect, and equality in marriage remains relevant, reminding us that while society has changed, the balance between personal happiness and practical concerns is still an important factor in modern relationships. So societal expectation in marriage, past versus present. So how marriage was in 19th century, and how the situation of marriage in present society. So reason for marriage, role of women, family and pressure, social judgments, and choice of partners. So this slide shows that how the situation was in past, and how the situation in present time. So conclusion, in Pride and Prejudice, marriage is not one dimension. Austen presents it as a social necessity in her time, a mirror of character revealing personalities, values, and priorities, a means of critique, exposing the limitations and hypocrisy of society. So through the Elizabeth and Darcy's journey, Austen shows that the best marriages come not from convenience or passions alone, but from a deep, evolving bond built on love, respect, and understanding. So these are my learning outcomes, and this is my presentation's overview. These are references, and thank you so much. And if you have any question, feel free to ask.
So my question is, how do modern divorce rates reflect changing views on love versus convenience in marriage?
Modern divorce rights reflect that people give priority to their love, uh, their personal views, and their career. So that in past divorce is as a stigmatized. So in today people don't want to stay in marriage which is for convenience and social pressures. So that another one.
Hello. So, how do other classic novel portrays love versus convenience in marriage compared to Austen?
So there are many novels portraits love versus convenience in marriage, like Jen, Ire, Emma. Apart from that, Shamela is about criticizing marriage for convenience. So thank you. This is from my side.